Hello, good morning everybody. Let us have a virtual tour of our Xavier Business School under St. Xavier's University. On the right we can see the entrance road which takes us to the gate of the university, and on the left we have the exit road. This is the main entrance of our university, where we have the board showing St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. This is the main entrance through which the students and faculty members, guests do enter every day, every morning for a good time at the university. Let us slowly walk in and understand and have a feel of the campus of Xavier Business School and St. Xavier's University, which houses Xavier Business School as one of its departments. This is the entrance of the reception of St. Xavier's University. On the left we have the reception desk. You can have a look at the reception desk where guests do come in and interact. We have the lounge and the sitting area, the lobby of the reception. I am now in the Vice Chancellor's office of St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. Father Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj is our Vice Chancellor at St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. We are now entering the all-inclusive office of our university campus. We are now entering through our university boardroom. This is our university boardroom where we have extensive meetings, talks and discussions as and when necessary. Standing in front of room number 213, this is the room of the Controller of Examinations. This is the confidential evaluation of answer scripts area. This is the office of the controller himself. And this is the office of the staff of the controller of office. This is the central store of the university. We have the store chief his desk and the storeroom. Exclusively for Xavier Business School, it caters to both faculty members and staff who are full-time involved with the school. Is the housekeeping room of Xavier Business School. This room is the housekeeping room of Xavier Business School. This is a water cooler that we have. Similar water coolers are there in all the floors, in all the buildings of our campus. See the surveillance camera as well for security reasons. And all buildings of our university have CCTV camera for security purposes. Behind me you can see the central PA system for fire-related emergencies. We have a fire extinguisher as well. Interestingly enough, that all the buildings in our campus do have a PA system and a fire extinguisher. These types of digital notice boards at Xavier Business School on campus. Apart from the digital notice board for Xavier Business School, we also have a physical notice board which is offline, and regular events are updated so that both faculty members, students as well as guests can identify themselves with the recent happenings at the campus with the MBA. Right now I am walking through the faculty cubicle areas. This houses the chambers of all the professors as full-time faculty members for MBA students in our Xavier Business School. Private chambers for faculty members make it interesting and convenient for them to interact with the students and small student groups. Now we are entering through the head of the Xavier Business School's office. He is the Dean of Xavier Business School. We welcome you to the Dean's office. Myself, Dr. Monodeep Roy Chaudhary, has been with you for the entire day, and it's my pleasure to interact with you as Dean of Xavier Business School from Kolkata, India. Thank you. Chamber office houses the placement office of Xavier Business School. Well, this is the parking facility of the university, and this is on either sides of the university academic building. This is the 24-hour ambulance facility that we have for medical reasons. We have separate toilets for boys and we have separate toilets for girls. They have water facilities round the clock, and all floors of all buildings in our campus do have separate his or hand toilets with water facilities. You can have a watch. Aware, ours is a residential MBA program. This is the cafeteria or the hostel mess, as we commonly say. This is the infirmary for female students of Xavier Business School. This is the sick room or the infirmary for boy students. This is the way to the boys' common room of Xavier Business School. Students spend time here discussing academic and non-academic and co-curricular activities. This is the girls' common room for the female students of our university. This room houses the stationery section for XBS students. In our campus, and this is available in all offices across the campus. We have our computer laboratory. We are now entering through the computer laboratory. Business skills training through information systems are conducted regularly here on campus for our 2-year full-time residential MBA students. This is the MBA library, which has the reading room with different books, magazines and journals racked for use of students as well as faculty members. This is the digital library section you can see now. This is the independent study room for students. This entire area you can see is catered to students as place for study, reading and on-campus reference work for their academic enhancement. This is the reference section of the MBA library. XBA students take resort to journals, periodicals, research reference books from time to time for their study. This section, as you can see, is a section on new arrivals, where students are encouraged to look into the pages of these new arrivals to understand more about the domain that they are taught in class and by guest lecturers. The reading room is spacious and can hold in quite a few students and enables them with proper facilities for research related work and for their own knowledge enhancement. It is interesting to say that library hours are almost the entire day, and residential students are more encouraged to come and spend their time in the library in groups or also with their faculty members. Language laboratory on my right. We are now entering through the language laboratory. This is exclusively for MBA students for their upgradation on skills relating to business communications. The gallery type classrooms for MBA students of Xavier Business School. From the gallery classrooms that we have already visited, we have small classrooms for specialization students for interaction with regard to domain on marketing, finance, human resource and systems and operations. Small student groups meet with faculty members for classroom hours, regular teaching and learning in the specialization areas. On my left, we have a smart classroom. We are entering through the smart classroom at this hour. This classroom is equipped with a high-tech system learning system which operates to help students both inside the classroom and beyond to match together their learning exercise with the professor present in the classroom. This also helps in guest sessions where the resource person is from a faraway place, either beyond Bengal or beyond the country. This is our tutorial room for our MBA students in our university. Amphitheatre or the seminar halls that we have for our MBA students. There are often cases of guest lecture sessions, evening poster sessions and expert sessions from the industry. The students assemble here to experience an outbound learning in these amphitheaters. This is a university elevator. We have such elevators in all the buildings of our campus in all areas. I'm standing in front of the entrance of our all-inclusive office on campus. You can see a staircase as well as a ramp as we enter. Our university campus has toilets for physically challenged students, for both boys and girls. These toilets are there in all floors of all buildings around the campus. This is Sterling generators, our backup provision for power on campus. I am now standing in front of the substation at our university campus for power backup. The nurse station for both faculty members and students, with a trained nurse here 24 hours on campus. It is indeed a pleasure to have you with us to showcase this virtual tour in front of you today. Thank you for your time.